I'm back. What's going on? I have no clue why um, my chat freezes up. I do not get it. So, I mean, heck, it is what it is. We'll see if people jump in. If not, then I'll go to bed. So, so what else is everybody up to? Maybe YouTube is sick of me. Maybe they're like, we're done. We're done. Got one person in. Let's see if they're able to chat. All right, another person in, 2 likes, 1 person in. Who's hello, 2 people. Hello. I don't know if the chat's working or not. This is getting ridiculous. We're back. Did I freeze up last time? Was the chat still active? Because I couldn't see you guys. Hey, what's up, Fade? Wade. Fade. What's up, Wade? We could still see each other's chat. Yeah, I couldn't see anybody's chat. Hey, what's up, Kurt? What's up? What's up, Wyatt? Winnie Clan came in. Oh, maybe Wayne Clan was the issue. No, I'm just kidding. Just a kidding. Chat was still going. You just couldn't see it. Yeah, I couldn't see it for whatever reason. That's just stupid to me. I mean, I had YouTube up on my screen, and I was just wondering whether or not, Jonathan, what's up, man? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Doing well. Anybody who's new to the chat, please drop a 1 in the chat and in the comments and let us know where you're from. My name's Daniel. I'm the host of the Cryptid Podcast, and we get on here. We talk about cryptids. We talk about thoughts on Nick Fuentes. I don't know who Nick Fuentes is. The short quest. But yeah, I interview people who are big deals in the cryptid community, everyday normal people like you and me that have had encounters, that do research, that do field research, investigations, and yeah, we interview them, listen to what their story's all about, share it with you people. Share it with everybody who jumps in, checks it out. He's a superhuman. That's kind of, nah, not really. Not really. Cryptids are guys like this, Bigfoot, Yeti, stuff like this, Mothman, Chupacabra, things like that. Not new, but any PA people on here, people like Raja Jackson. Okay, my bit 911, I don't know who that is. Pretty cool channel. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, just check out what we have, what I have. I have like 90 plus episodes. I'm almost at 100 episodes. Enjoy what you like. I've got a variety of things. We talk about UFO encounters, alien encounters, dogman encounters, lizard man encounters. I just Interviewed someone from Australia. Hey Corey, what's going on, man? Cryptid or crypto? Which one is better? In my opinion, oh man. Well, I'll tell you right now, if I had like 10 Bitcoin, crypto would be way better. But Cryptid, I like Cryptid. He's the son of Rampage Jackson fame. Oh yeah, I know who Rampage Jackson is. Um, I don't know the whole circumstances around it, but I think it's kind of, I don't know. I mean, again, I don't know. If you're a professional fighter, like an MMA fighter or a wrestler or anything like that, this is just my opinion. You should have the wherewithal within yourself to know when to unload and when not to unload. That's just my. You have to have self-control. That's what all my wrestling coaches taught me. That's what my boxing coaches taught me. That's what my martial arts coach, senseis taught me. Um, you know, you just can't go around because you have this knowledge. You just can't go around and at will just start slapping people around or do anything like that. Um, can you guys hear me? Really? Here, let me move this a little closer. I don't know if you want to see me that close though. There. Is that better? But what's up, Falcon? But the whole thing is that if you're a professional fighter in any capacity, you need to have the self-control. So do I think have you ever seen a cryptid like humanoids in appearance, grace, white skin, dark eyes, sockets, and moving slowly, jerky? Are you okay? So are you Talia, are you talking about the pale walkers or the pale crawlers or the rakes? Because that's exactly what you just described. And there's nothing you can do about it, Jack. What do you mean you're back in the... I can welcome back Mr. Carter. Yeah, no, Talia. Am I saying your name right, Talia? I believe that's what you're talking about. I don't follow that stuff, but I've seen them at least twice. Jason D. Miller, what's going on, man? I'm doing well. Hey, Talia, if you'd like to send me an email, I'm very interested in hearing those encounters. Can one of my mods please drop my email address in the chat, please? Um, but again, back to my thought. If you're, I'll finally get it out of here. So, if you are a professional fighter in any capacity, you should have the self-discipline, the self-control. If someone runs their mouth, don't go up there and prove you can beat the crap out of somebody. It's not cool. Talia, right above your comment is my email address, the cryptid podcast 72 at gmail.com. The cryptid podcast 72 at gmail.com. Please send me an email. I'm very interested in hearing that story. Yeah, they really do. Oh, did you? Yeah, I'm kind of gauging to see how those do. Also, I'm kind of gauging to see how the coffees with Dano go. Um, I'm thinking about switching my episode release dates to Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then, hey, what's up, Joe Monk? Um, and then doing a Monday morning coffee with Dano on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So instead of doing it 5 days a week, I'll do it 3 days a week. I really don't know because I'm just not sure. I'm not getting a lot of feedback on how much they if people enjoy them or not. So you get there. I've heard that Sasquatch will come out and they'll do other things to horses or ponies, but one thing that they do is braid their tails and braid their manes. So Well, you'd be surprised that if I start asking you questions, if I'm interviewing you and I start asking you questions, I could probably pull more out of the story that's there. You just don't know it yet. Did you see it? Yeah, they do get new subscribers, and I love seeing that. Um, so again, I'll probably still be doing it, but I don't know if I should do it 5 days a week or just cut it down to 3 days a week. It's like every other day. I won't do them on a weekend. So, Talia asked a question and it disappeared. Wait, what braids horses' tails? Sasquatch have been known to do that, Talia. Bring it all to the surface. Bring what to the surface? Yep, Talia. It's Bigfoot's have been known to braid the tail and the manes of horses. Oh no, nope. There is a what is the name of that party that's not ski party but the like mountain climbing party in Russia that they found their bodies. Yeah, Russia. Ron Moorhead was actually flown out by the Russian government. Yeah, the Dyatlov, the Dyatlov. I know I'm saying that wrong, but yeah. Hey, what's up, Aussie land? But Ron Moorhead himself has been was actually uh, flown to Russia by the Russian government. I don't spend genetic. I don't spend time in the woods like I used to when I was younger, um, due to my last encounter. So, um, well, happy early birthday. But I am slowly but surely kind of getting up the nerve to do it again. It's been like 30 plus years since I've been really deep in the woods off the main paths to really go in and start digging around and stuff like that. There's a few areas around here where I live that I'm eyeing out to really go and start exploring. Natalie, what's up? We've missed you. How have you been? Al Moon Lab. Yeah, what about Al Moon Lab? I would definitely go to Al Moon Lab. Daryl Adams has already invited me out there. Absolutely. Well, I just might. Got any encounter stories tonight? Like my personal encounters? I mean, I don't have a lot of them. Or ones that people have told me. I'm doing well. Are you feeling better? Yep, the Ohio Grassman, the Midnight Whistle. I've heard those before. Either one. Her mother was a witch. Whose mother was a witch? Nothing in my great grandmother also similar experience was in disease. Yeah, see, I don't play with witchcraft. Do you guys want to hear? I mean, I know I've told it a million times probably. You guys want to hear about the East Texas crawler? Or, I mean, I call it a crawler, but East Texas Golem. Otalia, have you ever heard of the East Texas Golem? Smeagol. So you never heard of the East Texas Golem. And it's funny that you put down Smeagol because that's what um the best way the guy described it. He goes, that thing off of Lord of the Rings. My precious. The Hobbit, yeah. So here, I'll tell you that story. Anybody else want to hear it? Let me know. What? Renee, no, I have not heard of that. What's up, MJR? Oh, you want to hear it? Cool. I'll toe. Hello? Okay, so here's the story of the of the East Texas Golem. Let's see, what did you say the humanoid thing is called? Uh, some people call it a rake or a pale crawler or something like that. Atkins Thomas, what's going on, man? I'm going to research that cryptid. Okay, so here is the East Texas Golem. So I don't remember what year it was. I don't even recall if they said it, but this gentleman, big hunter, rented some land, a hunting lease, with some of his buddies. And so what he did is um, he went to the store. He wanted to up his hunting game and bought a thermal scope that you put on your rifle. And his rifle he was hunting with is an AR platform. And this hunting lease he was out there for was for feral pigs, wild hogs, boars, things like that, because they are insanely aggressive, um, and so and they're very destructive to the land. So he decides to go out to this hunting lease that he has with his friends. He's going out there by himself. He drives out there and he goes to a spot. He sits up, gets back against a tree. He's got his gear next to him. He's got his rifle in his lap. And he's sitting there and he's waiting. Now the area is just covered in piney woods, brush, things like that. Some of it's thick brush. And so he starts starts glassing the area around him. And he's got his thermal scope going and he's looking for anything to come in, right? And he's sitting there for about an hour and a half. And he sees nothing. Doesn't hear anything, doesn't see anything. He's like, well, maybe I should move. Maybe I should move a little ways over. Maybe something will come in. So he gets all his gear and he goes about 150 yards away from where he was sitting. And he sits down, sets up again, and brings up his scope. And he's glassing the area where he was just at. And he's looking around and everything. What's up there, Wind Clan? And as he's looking, he sees something moving its way through the piney woods. That's what he's seeing. And he's like, oh man, the hogs are coming in. They're finally coming in. So as he's watching it, now it starts coming into part of a clearing. And he says what he sees, the best thing he describes is he sees like a half naked or a fully naked human being, but it looks sickly. And he's like, what the heck is going on? So he's watching this. And what he finds really peculiar is that he now sees this thing moving to the area where he was just sitting at not too long ago. And he said this thing on all fours walked up to where he was just sitting with his back against the tree. And it starts sniffing around the tree. And he says it's fixated on the bark. Like it's really sniffing the tree. And what he can determine is it's getting his scent. And all of a sudden, it just stops. and it kind of squats down, and it puts its hand underneath like its thighs. It's not sitting down, it's just squatting. And it starts sniffing the air. And it looks in his direction. And then it lifts its head up like he thinks it's going to howl or something. And he's looking at this. He has a great visual on this thing. It does not look like anything he's ever seen in his life, with the exception of the Golem or Gollum off of Lord of the Rings. And he says all of a sudden it raises its head up and he thinks it's going to howl, but it doesn't howl. He says in a female's voice he hears, "Help! Help me! Help!" And it starts looking around again. And it looks in his direction. And now he's like, what is going on? He's got this chill coming through his body. He's like, what is going on? And again, it raises its head up in the air and it goes, "Hello? Is anybody out there? I'm injured. Can you help me? Can you help me? I need help." And it looked directly at him. And he said the look on this thing's face chilled him to the bone. So he took his rifle off safe and he aimed and he fired a shot to go over its head. And this thing did not move. Oh no, it wasn't blind. It wasn't blind. But this thing did not move. He fired a round over its head and it didn't move. So he's like, this thing definitely sees me now. And it starts moving. And it starts moving, from what I understand, it starts moving in his direction. So he fires a second shot. Now, when he fires a second shot, again, he does not want to shoot this because he's still, for some reason in the back of his mind, this is a human being and he does not want to shoot a human being. But he can tell this isn't a human being and it's coming at him. So he fires again. It's that means good to see you. I think that's what it means. Yeah, good to see you. So he shoots again. And now what happens is this thing changes direction and it starts moving away. It starts moving away from the direction where his truck was parked. So he's like, I'm not playing any games. And he gets up, he grabs his gear, and he hauls butt back to his truck. And he gets in his truck and leaves. And that's the story that I've memorized and heard more than once. Actually, I have it saved. About the East Texas Golem. So there's that. And again, I've seen a couple people jump in. If you're new to the chat, go ahead, or new to the channel, drop a 1 in the comments and let us know where you're from. I'm Dano. I'm the host of Cryptid Podcast. Monday through Friday, 6:45 to 7:45 a.m. Central Standard Time. I do a morning coffee with Dano. And then Wednesdays and Fridays, I drop a new episode at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. So just Wednesday and today at 1 p.m., I dropped 2 new episodes. So this week, there's 2 new episodes for you guys to check out. What's up, Priesthood Community? What's going on? Welcome, welcome. You're from Tyler, Texas. I know where that is. I'm from South Carolina, so I don't know what our cryptid is. Your cryptid is, from what I understand, Dogman and also Bigfoot. There may be some others in there. Atlanta, Texas. Nice. When is MK's video dropping? Not yet. Not for a couple weeks. Are you the guy who plays guitar and curses? No, I'm not. Sorry. Are you talking about the guy who like smacks his hand? Starts smacking his hand? I'm not that guy, but that video is hilarious. That video is hilarious. It's going very well, Priesthood. It's going very well. Are there other things that mimic human voices? Yes, Sasquatch does. Massachusetts here. I got a handsome face. I appreciate that. I'm an old man. But yeah, so MK's video will probably be coming out. Well, let me look at my notes here. Let's see here. That's Australia. That's going out on the 12th. So MK's will probably go out. Let me look here. Let me see here. MK's will probably be released on the 17th if I don't do a Saturday release, early access to the members for that episode. Newberry, South Kakalaki. That's awesome. I like your answer on the other question of what I said about the Wendigo. Jason, me? Daniel doesn't curse. I try not to curse. Oh, I'll cuss. I was in the Air Force. I was a police officer and a security and a correctional officer for the state of Tennessee. Trust me, I got a mouth on me. Another creepy experience I had while I was in the barn. I heard a sound coming from the wall behind the horse stall. It sounded like my mom crying. Yeah, you got some stuff going on around your area for sure. I'll tell you right now. I'm not gonna tell you nothing about MKs. I'm not going to, but I'm telling you, it was amazing. It's one of my favorite ones. Teresa, how's it going? Good evening. Justin Maynard, what's up, man? Jaden Deutsch, do you know about the school shooting? Yeah, I do know about that shooting. Very, very sad day. Very senseless. And perpetrated by an absolute coward piece of trash. Talia, I had my first experience when I was 7. Had my first sighting when I was 12. You live 3 blocks away from that. Man, that's crazy. I work in Bloomington. I live north of the Twin Cities. Yeah, it was senseless, man. Absolutely senseless. Perpetrated by an absolute coward and piece of garbage. Yep, mental instability. And you know what's funny is this state is going to be blaming the instrument of destruction instead of the actual person. That's what this state does. Good word talking about. Okay. Yeah, my email address is the Cryptid Podcast 72@gmail.com. Lots of spirits in Australia. 100%. Yeah, it's true. Jaden, thank you so much for bringing that up. It's a hard thing to talk about because I have a grandson that was the age of the 2 that were taken from us. So it hit me pretty hard. I had a rough day at work. Let's see, all of those types are unstable, but if you say that, yeah, I know. That's why I don't say it. I want a didgeridoo. Steamboat, you say that every single time. Go buy one or go make one. I just work in an office building. I don't like to divulge where I work. I bet you could buy didgeridoo on Amazon. So I don't. If you, who cares that you're not tribal? Who cares? It's an instrument. You can go buy it. And this individual tried to slander Brandon Herrera's name. Who did that? Capper Bond. I'm not showing you nothing. I can show you thumbs up. Hey, what's up, buddy? Yeah, that's crazy. There should never be one. And here's my thing: you've got a lot of veterans out there here in the United States. Um, man, I don't own any guns. There's veterans out there that honestly, I think that every single school in the United States should have at least one four-man fire team like posted up at their school. Seriously. And then some knucklehead wants to come to the school and try to do something stupid. You're gonna play stupid game. You're gonna get stupid prize. 100%. Anthony, come on now. You're just kidding. Guys, we don't talk about politics here. We don't talk about religion here. And the reason I don't talk politics or religion, um, I um, I don't want anybody to feel that I'm trying to push my beliefs or my views on anybody, and I won't do that. Do you mean like okay, hold on. Someone asked me like firemen? No, I'm talking veterans, military. A fire team is a four-man armed team. Usually have a machine gunner, a grenadier, an assistant gunner, and a team leader. But you don't need all that type of firepower. And what you do is you post them up, you monitor entries and exits, and avenues of approach, and you prevent bad guys getting at our kids. Are you Jack Black's? I wish I was, but I'm not. No, not firemen with guns. I do believe in Wendigos. Believe it or not, Jaden, a friend of mine, back when he was, I think, a junior or senior in high school, like in the early 2000s, saw a Wendigo. What he believes is a Wendigo, probably about 25 minutes from my house. Darren K. I'm comment on the post about your brother-in-law hunting coyotes. I'm the one commented on a post about me and my brother-in-law hunting coyotes. Were you in with Charles? Darren, are you talking about Charles? HM, what's up? Hey, Cryptid, what's going on? What is a dog man? It's like a werewolf. Cool, man. Darren, that's awesome, man. That was that dog man encounter is crazy. Um, so Viv, I think it's best to foster an environment where you don't have a gun, Willie Maniac to begin with. They sell bulletproof backpacks. Here's the thing: kids should never have to have that. The only thing that's going to stop a bad guy with a firearm is going to be a good guy with a firearm. That's the way it is. You can't tell me different. When someone wants to do something bad, regardless if it's a firearm or whatnot, they're going to use whatever they want to use to create chaos and havoc. And yeah, what's wrong with society today is a lot of people do not have any regard for life. They don't understand what the repercussions of their actions, and there's no repercussions for anybody's actions, especially young kids nowadays. They don't have it. They lack discipline. They lack a lot of stability that they need in life. So, I mean, that's what I believe. Again, I'm not trying to push my beliefs on anybody, but I've seen what it does. Again, Jaden, who's in the chat, was 3 blocks away when this happened, when an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old will never get to start the school year. They won't be able to start third grade and fifth grade or fourth grade and sixth grade, whatever grades they were in, because of one delusional maniac took it upon himself. Jaden, really? Another one did? I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a Gen Xer. I'm a Gen Xer. And I'm proud to be a Gen Xer. Because I'll tell you right now, you take the knuckleheads that are doing all the stuff they're doing now, and you place them, you take them back in time, and you put them back when I was growing up, they would not survive. The stupid stuff they're doing, we'd be taking them out behind the school, behind the gym. Just wouldn't happen. When I was a kid, you didn't have school shootings. You didn't. When I was a senior in high school, when I used to drive to school, you know what I used to see in the parking lot? Pickup trucks. Lots of them. And you know what was in the back window of the pickup trucks? A gun rack. One rifle, one shotgun. Why? Because kids hunted after school. A lot. And there was never any type of school shooting that I can remember hearing about. A lot of kids nowadays do not know what the word no means. Because what they want to do is they want to scream and cry and mope and throw fits and cuss at their parents and show absolute disrespect. If I would have talked to my dad or my mom the way some of these kids nowadays talk to their parents, I think I would have had a full set of dentures by the time I was 10. Absolutely, Darren. 100%. You've never said no to a sandwich. Yeah, there's some sandwiches I don't like, so I do say no to them. You don't have to hide that one. So I'm Dave. I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of things you haven't said no to, though. I'm just not going to get into it because you know what? I'm not going to stoop to your level. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things you don't say no to. If y'all know what I'm talking about. It all boils down to this, you guys. It all boils down to accountability. It's accountability. That's what it is. It's all about accountability. And I'm not even going to put myself in it because my daughter, nope. There was a level that she needed to attain. There was a line she needed to toe, and there was a amount of respect she needed to show. And she turned out to be a great kid. No, I don't. Dave, that's a dumb question. No, why would I? It's not his fault. After he comes back, let him come back. Do I like Trump? I do, but I don't like some of the things that he's doing. I don't like some of the ways he's going about certain things. But consider the options, way better. Again, that's just my opinion. I can have a conversation with someone who does not vote the same party lines I do. I can talk to somebody who is a different religion than me. I have friends who are Muslims. I have friends who are Jewish. I don't see them. Here's the thing. I don't have a problem with anybody until you're an ass to me. If you start being a bad person, regardless if I was friends with you 10 years ago, if you turn out to be a complete just douche, I'm no longer friends with you. I don't have a problem with anybody until you bring it to my front door. You bring it to my front door, then we're going to have a problem. And then what you're going to see is a person that you do not want to mess with. I have zero time. You can identify whatever you want to identify as. You can live the way you want to live. I don't have a problem with it. I don't. I have a trans goddaughter. I have gay cousins. I have gay siblings. I don't have a problem with anybody how they want to live their life. Just do not expect me or tell me that I have to agree with it or approve of it or what, because I don't. It's not my life. I don't care what you do with your life. I love you for the person that I've known, the person that I grew up with, the person that I watched grow into a good human being. That's what I know. That's what I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna value. And you're right. You're right, Dab Kitten. You're right. It's all about peace and love, man. It's all about peace and love. Treat people the way you want to be treated. If you want to be treated like a piece of trash, then go around and treat people like trash. Go ahead. See how far that gets you in life. Because you're going to be a miserable person. For real. I'm not going to sit here and debate anybody. I'm going to tell you right now, I was a bad person. I was an asshole. And the older that I got, the more I realized, man, what a jerk. Hey, what's up, Dab Kitten? How you doing? Anybody new to the chat, you guys, my name's Dano. I am the host of the Cryptid Podcast. I'm sorry I got on that little soapbox. If you're new to the chat, drop a 1 in the comments. Let us know where you're from. I talk about cryptids. I talk about Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Dogman, Mothman, the Kushtaka, all of these type of things. And if you guys like to see incredible interviews from people that are very, very common people like you and me that have had encounters with these cryptids, check out some of the episodes. And if you like what you see or hear, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit those notifications because I go live every morning, Monday through Friday. Was there really? See, I can't, oh man, I can't stand that stuff. I can't. Different cryptids. I'm taking notes. So, oh, I got stories. I live in Virginia. If you have stories, I happen to have, um, an email address that you can email. It's the Cryptid Podcast 72 at gmail.com. The Cryptid Podcast at 72. The Cryptid Podcast 72 at gmail.com. Kristen or anybody, if you're in the chat, can you please drop that email address for me in the chat? I'll have to look that up, Jaden. I haven't heard anything about that, but again, it depends on what you consider a rally. It just depends. Whatever you consider. Yeah, Jaden, be careful because Kirsten is giving you her last warning, and she is very quick. Not to hide, not to put in timeout, but to say goodbye. So, you live close to me. I just want to make sure that we keep an open line of communication with people. It is a travesty what happened on Wednesday. I'm still shook from it. It was senseless. Anything like that is senseless. And yeah, so. Bro, she'll boot you from the channel where you won't be able to come back on. And I really don't want to see that, Darren, hit me up with an email address. I think we had good conversation and, we talked about a very touchy subject, a very hard subject to talk about. And you and I may see different on a lot of things, but I think we see I think you and I we both are in the same boat when it comes to what happened on Wednesday. So, Jack Black, what's up, Green Thumb? I hear it all the time, man. Honestly, I don't think I'm as round in the face as he is, but yeah. Look at all these young pups in here. I was born in 2006. I was born in 2000. Me and Renee, we were born in 72. Similar. Okay. Hey, I go for that. 90. Man, I graduated in 90. Where's Wanda? 71. Derek, 75. 90. 74. 88. Man, 88. I remember 1988. I remember the 80s. What? My mom was born in 90. Oh my gosh. 56. Renee, you were born in 56? I thought you said you were born in 72. Talia goes, I was a bit of an accident. Oh, you're not an accident. You're still loved. Bomoclat Rizzle. I am Steve. What's up, Steve? 84. Man, I remember 84. I remember 84 very well. That's when I saw my first Sasquatch. You graduated in 74. Oh, I was 2. Soundwave. I'm going to tell you right now, Soundwave, I sincerely, dude, I got to find you. Shoot me an email with like a screenshot or a link to um your YouTube channel, because I definitely want to check your stuff out, man. And I can completely understand you being very protective of that stuff. Nope, I'm not going to. When people ask me to pronounce it, I'm not going to do it. So it's not happening. Because you're trying to get me to say something that I shouldn't have to say, or that I shouldn't say. So, yeah, it's not going to happen. Said you got on my Facebook today, Hope. I'm on my Facebook page right now on my computer. Did you send me a friend's request? Send me a message in Messenger. Saw a massive triangle UFO in 78. And Renee, you're not going to come on my show and tell me about that stuff? Dude, you're a logger. I know you've seen more stuff. The 90s. Oh, and you're a new member in the Cryptid Podcast page. Is that what you're saying? What's up, Walter? Okay. Well, then do me a favor, go into the Facebook group and just make a post and say hi. Daniel, you must be off tomorrow. Tomorrow, Saturday, baby. I am off tomorrow, but I got to work on my water softener. I have to take it apart, I think. Yes, I do like fishing. Do you know where Black Dog Road is? It's like kind of splits like Burnsville and Bloomington. It's on the Minnesota River. Do you know where that is? You got my phone number? I think I do. It's already Sunday for me. I know. Kurt Cobain and Tupac died, and Marilyn Manson ran amok. 10 years old when the night started. That's crazy. Renee, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. $5. Appreciate that, brother. I gotta look here real quick. Okay, so let me see here. I gotta find it. Let's see here. Just see. Is it just me, or is every time a Sasquatch is spotted soon after a UFO gets reported? In some cases, that is true. When I saw mine, I didn't see any. I didn't see any Sasquatch. I didn't see any UFO or anything like that. I've only had one UFO encounter in my life, and that was the summer before my junior year, so like '88. What's up, Tony? Hello from Miramar. Ty Renee Drew. I'll be in touch. Yeah, thank you. Hey, Darren. Yeah, I'd love to hear from you, man. Shoot me an email. I'd love to hear those stories. Yeah, Charles, man. Charles, his was an incredible encounter. Both the Bigfoot one and then the Dogman. The Dogman one really scared me. Jaden, where am I? I am in my house, north of the Twin Cities. Like, north of the Twin Cities. Like, north, north, north. I have like a 2 hour drive to work every morning. I have heard of the Cherokee Devil. Some do. I heard the Jersey Devil does. That's getting too personal, Jaden. That's a little bit too personal. No, you're good, man. You're good. Soundwave, I'm looking for your email. I have so many emails. And I don't want you to give out your real name, so. Miss Terminator, what's going on? How are you? Tupac is alive. Never heard of Mothman? Absolutely. Santiago, I have. Absolutely. Point Pleasant, West Virginia. I lived in West Virginia when I was a kid. I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. It's almost 6 a.m. there. With my sighting, I did not smell anything. Hey, Santiago, are you in West Virginia? Anybody who's new to the chat or new to the channel, drop a 1 and let us know where you're from. Drop a 1 in the comments. Let us know where you're from. Also, um, if this is your first kind of encounter with cryptids, definitely take a look at the other episodes I have posted. And if you like what you see, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. Let you guys know when I go live and when I'm dropping new content. You're in North Kakalaki. Awesome. Michigan, whereabouts? We're close. I'll be in Michigan in October, November timeframe. I'm out. Melatonin kicked in. All right, buddy. Take it easy. I wish melatonin worked for me, but it doesn't. 6 out. What encounter sticks out the most that you've had, Renee? Oh, okay, you're asking Renee. Okay. How many Sasquatch are in the U.S. off the top? I'm gonna tell you I want to say conservatively a high number, 10,000. It could be a little less, could be a little more. And I'm just not saying. I'm also counting Canada, North America, Canada, the Yukon, that type of stuff. All of North America, I'm counting that because a lot of them are transient. They'll move from place to place unless they find a good area, and then they'll hold up in that area for a while, I believe. Dixon, how's it going? An owlbear. Um, I encountered an owlbear in 1996 in Millington, Tennessee. And the rest of my party that I was with wanted to attack it, but because I'm a ranger slash druid, I was able to communicate with it, and it went back to its lair. August 13th. Let me look. Jaden, when and where did you see Bigfoot? MJR got like over 90 of them. Smoke wolves. What are smoke wolves? Let me look here. Darren, are you still in the chat? If you are, I'm going to approve your request to join the group, but I need you to fill out the membership questions. You said August 13th. Okay. Let's see here. Haha, you're a real great sport. I do believe in some cryptids, most prominent being Bigfoot and melon hits. Oh, I think I saw the latter when I was shopping. So, hey, Red Castle, or excuse me, the Castle Red Fox, do you know what I was referring to when you asked if I'd seen an owlbear? Okay, I found it. Soundwave, I found it. Yep, I do have your number. I'm gonna write it down here. Yep, there you go, man. I'm all about D&D. Dude, that's awesome, man. And you know what? It's funny is that you and I are having that conversation, and I wonder how many people picked up on it. I wonder. Well, Ely 3 years ago. What were you doing up in Ely? The Grafton Monster. Okay, I'll do that for sure. Well, usually I leave work about 4:45, and would that be a good time to call you? I'm Central Standard Time though. But then starting, I think on the 8th of September, my new shift is going to be 7 to 3:30. So, Big Papa, I was on fence until my wife, father-in-law, and I witnessed something long, slender, and black crawling across the road on the border of upstate New York in Vermont at night. Um, hey, Big Papa, I'm really curious about that encounter. If you can send me an email, my email address is thecryptidpodcast72@gmail.com. If you can send me an email, I'd love to hear more about that. I'm originally from the northeast U.S., and when I was really little, I'd say teenage kids with very little clothing, swollen heads watch. That's crazy. The Castle Red Fox, same thing. Shoot me an email, the Cryptid Podcast 72 at gmail.com. The Cryptid Podcast 72 at gmail.com. Gruesome, I live in Minnesota and I bring a Memphis flair to barbecue here whenever I cook out, and my family loves it. What's up, Kay? Nice seeing you again, man. Mr. K, that's what I'll call you. I call you Mr. K. Cabin and hunting, nice. Yeah, I've gone up to Ely a couple times. Yeah, Castle Red Fox, or I'll just call you Red Fox. Red Fox, absolutely. Please shoot me an email. That's what I'm talking about. I make nice ribs, barbecue chicken. I've watched Mountain Monsters a couple of times. Banana pudding counts as dessert at a barbecue. Yes, cryptids can harm you. Um, I've tried to. You don't approach the rake. Don't, and don't. I can do that. It's pretty wild. I grew up in a hunting community and never see anything like it. Anybody that has a an encounter you'd like to share, and I'm very interested in hearing them. Kristen just dropped my email address. It would probably attack you and kill you. Yeah, I do. I do like smoking. I do like smoking my meat. I try. I'd never tried it before, but I smoked like some like full beef hot dogs. Holy crap! So good, so good. You smoke them, then you cut them down the middle, and you lay them flat like you're butterflying them out. Then you put them on. I put them on my Blackstone griddle. Put them on that and just fry them up a little bit. Make sure I cook some bacon on there. I'm telling you, it's straight fire. Yeah, smoked. Everybody in my family hates spam. I love it. Okay, so give me like a high five emoji. Who in here is from the South? Just give me a high five. And then I'm going to throw something out there and let me know if you've eaten it, you've heard of it. Is Ashes in the channel? Is Ashes in the chat right now? Okay, Ashes, okay. South Louisiana. PD, what's up, brother? Okay, we got a bunch of Southern people in here. Okay, ready? Here we go. Give me a thumbs up if you've heard of potted meat. For the most part, Sasquatch, especially in the Pacific Northwest, will keep to themselves. TSG, welcome to the chat. I didn't see you pop in. All right, potted meat. Who has heard of potted meat? Okay. Alabama. All right, who's ever eaten potted meat? I have. Man, I love potted meat. I had some one time. I was putting on I was putting it on some crackers, and my wife's like, "What are you eating?" And I told her, and she's like, "That's disgusting." Vienna sausages? No, they're not. They're so good. Potted meat got the devil inside? Absolutely. I also like, okay, this is one of my favorites, and I haven't had it in a while, and my wife gets grossed out every time I make it. Now, you could tell a couple things when I tell you what I used to make. You could tell, one, that I was poor as hell, and two, I'm as country as it comes. So what you do is you take your two slices of bread, okay, two slices of bread, and you toast them up. Then you go and you take your red rind bologna and you cut yourself a nice little thick piece of that red rind bologna. Take that red rind off, put an X in the middle of it. You throw that thing in a frying pan. And the same time you're doing that, you take your fried egg. You take an egg and you fry that egg and you break that yolk so it gets all hard. Okay? Then you take your cheese. So you put your bologna on one part of the bread. Then you put your egg or your cheese on top of that. Then you put your egg on top of that. Then you take some thin sliced tomatoes. You put that on there. Then you take your mustard and mustard all over it. Put the other piece of toast on top of that. Cut that bitch down the middle. And then you have yourself a fried egg bologna sandwich. I'm telling you, I love it. I'm down with for anything that starts with two slices of toasted bread, especially fried bologna sandwiches. It's delicious. And when I made it, my wife's like, "That's disgusting. Let me know when you're gonna cook that, because head cheese. I'm telling you, if it's cooked right, if it's cooked right." No, you gotta have the mustard and tomato, man. You gotta have it. Stop being a wuss. You're from Texas, man. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you're from Texas. Okay, let me ask you this. Do we eat chili with or without beans? Chili has to have beans. I remember my great grandma going out and having me oh geez. Okay, that sounds delicious, PD. No, you gotta have beans, man. I remember my great grandma having me go out in the yard and pick dandelion greens and stuff like that. Yeah, oh yeah. No, no, no. Natalie, I'm telling you right now, I would make you a proper. You're unsubscribing. You guys, I make chili like 2 times a year, and I've won 5 chili cook-offs. And I put oh tortilla chips. No, try it with Fritos, Miss M Junior. Try it with Fritos. I promise you, blow your mind. But I make my chili. I use dark and light red kidney beans, chili beans, black beans, pinto beans, um, and there's one other bean, white beans. Then I put peppers in them. I put like um, orange, red, yellow, and green bell peppers, some Anaheim peppers, um, jalapeno peppers, celery, white onion, and red onion. And then, if I get my hands on it, venison, but it's usually just a mixture of pork and beef. Mix those together. Oh, I'm telling you. And then my special spices. Question, Dano, yellow mustard or real? It depends on the sandwich. Depends on the sandwich. If I'm eating a Cuban, it's brown mustard. If I'm eating a hot dog or like a pronto pup, which is like a corn dog, then I will put just yellow mustard on there. If I'm eating like what's it called, pastrami or anything like that, it's brown mustard. Evening, folks. What's up, John? Let's see here. I love my potato salad. I put green olive. Ugh. Boudin. Is it Boudin? I don't know what that is. Let's see, Dano. If you left the best food to attract Bigfoot, what would it be? Oh, it'd be my I don't know. I'd probably leave him some pretty good sandwiches out there, and then probably some of my chili. And then for dessert, I'd probably leave him, like, my favorite cake is German chocolate cake. So I would leave that. And I would probably leave him like a few peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Hominy, gross. I hate hominy. Ugh. I had a stepmom that used to make hominy, and it was just the most disgusting thing. That's one thing I will not eat. I will not eat that. I will not eat stuffed bell peppers. I'll eat bell peppers like raw. I'll eat them on a pizza. I'll eat them in chili. I will not eat a stuffed bell pepper. That's ugh, the stuffing and the pepper, no. And then I will not eat salmon cakes made from canned salmon. I won't even eat it from real salmon because it is disgusting. But I love salmon. Salmon fillet, salmon steaks, that kind of stuff. But no. I like black olives, and I'll eat black olives on a pizza. But that's the only time I'll eat black olives. Hell yeah, with potato soup. Potato soup, a little bit of onion in there, a little bit of shredded cheese. That's what you're talking about. Bet you would eat this. What would I eat? Watch, I asked that, and someone's going to come in and just start dropping some gross stuff. I like potato salad, but I don't like. Here's the funny thing: is I like onions in my chili, onions in my stew, uh, like the little free-dried onions, say on a McDonald's hamburger. I like that type of stuff. But regular, just cut up onions in a salad or in a potato salad or anything like that, I don't do it. I just can't do it. I would sell smoked hot dogs and barbecue beans with onions for the rest of the day. I would eat that though. I would. Yeah, you're still good here, man. Bro, you are still good. Jaden, you're good here, man. You're good. Let's jump in the chat. Let's talk. We're talking about food right now, man. See, that's what happens with the Cryptid Podcast, is you never know what's going to happen and what you're going to be bringing up here on res from stores they all like. Seriously, if you like salmon, then you and my dad would be best friends. Oh, I love salmon. I got my love for seafood from my dad because I grew up in the Pacific Northwest, and my dad, I was not allowed to say I don't like it unless I at least I try something. So, all right, here's a question for everybody. Jaden, you better answer this question too. On a pizza, pineapple, yes or no? I think some friendships are going to be broken in this chat. Raw onions are gross. People have never overcooked garlic. Okay, so Jake goes, no, 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 no. PD says, sure. Soundwave is like, nope. Nope to pineapple. Absolutely pineapple. Yes and no. No pineapple pizza. Come on, you guys. Here's the best pizza. And seriously, give this consideration, okay? Give this consideration. Now, hear me out. Deep dish pizza, okay? Light sauce, pepperoni, sausage, green peppers, mushrooms, jalapenos, and pineapple. Give that a try, and I promise you, you guys, it'll blow your mind because the spiciness from the jalapeno gets leveled out with the sweetness from the pineapple. I don't know if I've ever had New York style pizza before. What did Renee say here? Pineapple kills allergies. All right, everybody start eating pineapple. If you got allergies, eat pineapple. I'm telling you, Natalie, you've got to try it. You've got to try it. Pepperoni, black olives, jalapenos, bell peppers, no pineapple. Jason, that's great pizza. You got to put that pineapple on there. Dubby, what's up? I didn't see you jump in. Hell yes, John. Okay, what is the... I will now convince... Okay, I will now you convince me. I promise you, try it. I promise you. If you get all that stuff on it, if you don't want all that stuff, like if you don't like green peppers and you don't like black olives and you don't like say mushrooms or whatever, at least get sausage, pepperoni. You've got to get one of the other three on there. You definitely has to have jalapeno peppers and definitely pineapple. And I promise you, it has to be a deep dish. I'm telling you, it'll be awesome. And not Canadian bacon. Although I do like Canadian bacon. It's funny. I asked someone from Canada, I go, what do you guys call Canadian bacon? They go, ham. It's ham. That's all it is. Now, here is what is one of the weirdest pizza combos you guys have ever heard of, other than what I just gave you guys? The weirdest pizza that I've ever eaten in my life is when I was in Germany. I was hanging out with some friends of mine who were German. Actually, they were my girlfriend's friends. And we were playing some games over there, playing some card games, and I wasn't understanding it. And they were trying to tell me jokes, and I couldn't understand the humor. What's up, Toys R Us kid? So they started getting hungry, and they asked what I would like to have. And I said, well, do you guys have pizza here? They're like, oh, yes, we have the best pizza. I'm like, cool. Order up 2 pies. So they ordered 2 pizzas. I paid for it. And I figured they were just going to get cheese pizza maybe and pepperoni. I thought that was just the standard things, right? Open up the first one, and it's salami. Salami pizza. Big round pieces of salami. And basil on it. And I'm like, okay, that looks pretty darn good. They open up the second one, and guess what the topping was on the second pizza? What do you think it is? No, I haven't, but I love salty food. Add gravy and cranberry sauce. Are y'all talking about Thanksgiving dinner? That's like the greatest meal of all time. Close, but not anchovies. Close, but not anchovies. The topping that was on this pizza was tuna fish. It's tuna fish. Nope, tuna fish. Wait a minute. Jaden, your cousin eats Cheez-Its. Yeah, it was tuna fish, and it was one of the best pizzas I've ever eaten in my life. And I've had sauerkraut on pizza before, and that is fantastic. There's a place up here. I can't remember the name. What's the name of this place? Jaden, you might know it. Um, God bless America. What is the name of that pizza place? But they have a mashed potato pizza. Or no, a baked potato pizza. It's a baked potato pizza. And so they make it like a regular pizza, but they have mashed potatoes on there, cheese, bacon bits, um, broccoli. You can have like a sour cream topping put on if you want. And the first time I heard about that, I'm like, nah, I'm not going to eat that pizza. That's disgusting. Then I'm like, wait a minute. Um, nah, I've eaten tuna fish pizza. I might as well go ahead and give it a try. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's a fantastic pizza. Anybody like fish steaks in a can with hot sauce? No, it's not you, gruesome. It's delicious. I'll look up that pizza joint. I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm gonna look it up right now. Let's see here. Um, let's see. Oh, Pizza Luce. That's the name of it. Pizza Luce. Have you heard of that, Jaden? Did you guys hear that Red Lobster has you never heard of Pizza Luce? There's one in Roseville. One in Roseville. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's find where they are. Cause you're in. Let's see here. You're near Minneapolis. You're around Minneapolis. You don't need to give me exactly where it's at, but I'm gonna try to help you find out locations. So here's where Pizza Luce is. Okay, Jaden, are you ready? Downtown Minneapolis, Duluth, Eden Prairie, Hopkins, Richfield, Roseville, Seward, Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Uptown Minneapolis. So if you're close to any of those areas, what's up, Game Slayer? How's it going, man? Soul food? Oh, I'm telling you, soul food is so good. Oh, love it. I just love food in general. Um, if I had an addiction, it'd probably be food. So, yeah, if you're, hey, Jaden, if you're close to any of those locations, try, and I'll actually give you the exact what the pizza is called. Let's see here. It is called, come on now, where's it at? Okay, here we go. It's called the baked potato pizza. You guys ready? You guys ready to see what is on this pizza? Well, I have to tell you. Requiem Dream. What's going on? Okay, ready? So here's what is on the baked potato pizza. It's called, let's see, we smother our pizza crust in buttery garlic baby red mashed potatoes and top it with broccoli, fresh diced tomatoes, cheddar cheese, and chopped bacon. That is amazing. The Red Lobster biscuits, yeah, those are awesome. Gumbo, I love gumbo. And jambalaya, I love jambalaya. I like, I just like lots of food, man. I just like different types. It's really good. They would not see, and I have a funny feeling that people, when they see it, they don't want to try it because it just doesn't look right or sound right. I love a good crispy grilled hot dog with sauerkraut and mustard. Absolutely. I like a loaded up hot dog with ketchup, sweet relish, mustard, sauerkraut, hot sauce. Oh, I get crazy. Something is at my door. Something or someone. Does anybody in here like tiramisu? Excuse me. Yeah, don't open that door, man. Go upstairs and look out a window to see who it is. Oh, really? I've been here since '98, and I'm still not impressed with the Mall of America. My dog's barking crazy. Man, get up in an upstairs room if you can and see if you can see what's down there. Yeah, it's really nice. We got windows up. We got windows open. So, holy crap, you guys! I didn't realize what time it was. Holy smokes! All right, you guys. I'm gonna stay on for 4 more minutes. That'll give us an hour and 30 minutes. So, again, anybody who's new in the chat and you haven't already, check out some new content that I have. Check out my other content that I have up there. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit those notification bells so you guys know when I'm going live. For right now, I go live every Monday through Friday at 6:45 to 7:45 a.m. Central Standard Time. And then I do a Saturday night live stream. Tomorrow, you guys, I'm going live at 7:30 Central Standard Time. We're going to be talking about flying cryptids. That's what we're going to be talking about. So if you want to check that out, definitely please join the live. Jaden, how old are you? I'd be terrified too. Well, not really, because I got some stuff. Oh, hey, you guys, also, if you guys would like to... Let's see if I can do this. Hold on one second here. Share options. Share in a group. If you guys would like to check this out, if you're a member of the Cryptid Podcast Facebook group, I just posted. I was on Koga's Codex of Curiosities a couple weeks ago. So, Natalie, you out of here? My 9 is 3 feet away. Nothing's down there. Good. I'm glad there's nothing down there. That's good. That's good. John Stein, thank you, sir. Appreciate that, man. Oh, I'm not leaving just yet. I just posted something to the Facebook group. So if you guys would like to be members of the Facebook group, please check it out. It's called the Cryptid Podcast. I just posted. So check out. I'm saying it wrong. Codex of Curiosities. It's a tongue twister, you guys. Check it out. I was on there a couple weeks ago. So, store-bought damn text to talk. We need, Brenda Harris. I'm going to look up Brenda Harris. I'm going to see if I can get a hold of that person. Get a hold of Brenda if I can, well, hello there, Sienna. Staff ZX, what's going on? Nice seeing you, man. Yeah. Well, just keep your head on a swivel there, Jaden. Does anybody know how I can get a hold of Brenda Harris by chance? Is anybody? John, look at you, man. Thank you again. I'm grabbing my gun. The only thing I miss about New York City is the food. Oh my God, the greatest food in the country. Well, again, that's Richie. 100% your opinion. I've had some amazing food, not only in the United States but outside of the United States. Renee, that'd be awesome. Thank you so much. What's going on? Well, we got a new person named Jaden who lives not too far away from me. Well, I mean, from where I work. And something's beating on his door. And he's going to go get his gun. I would. And then, because his dog's absolutely going crazy. We've gotten talking about bunches of different kinds of food and pizzas and things like that. We talked about some cryptid stuff tomorrow, where we're talking about winged or flying cryptids. That's what we're going to be talking about on the live. So the live stream is going to start at 7:30 Central Standard Time tomorrow. I posted a link to the show. Yeah. See, you look like Lee. No, from Stray Kids. I don't know who Lee is from Stray Kids. Who's up? Jorkin. They peanuts. Oh, MN, you're stupid. Something is happening. A lot of sightings and straight in this past couple of years. Absolutely, it has. I just had MK Davis on. I just interviewed him. His show's coming out, I think, on the 17th. So, okay, man, that's when Michigan game starts. Yep. Someone handle MN, please. No. Do better than that. Do better than that. Hide that person, please. It's a cat. Well, MN, you're coming here saying some stupid stuff, man. So goodbye. 86,000 seconds. Nice, Natalie. Thank you. Cats beat the door. Swamp Dog, what's up, man? How have you been? Gosh, I need to go to bed, but I can't because people are popping in. You want me to do a 24-hour live stream? Are you on drugs? Let's see. Have you ever heard of a cryptid horror called Lost Tapes used to air on? I have not. Should I watch it? Pull the plug, Dano. Go to bed. I will come back tomorrow. Awesome. So tomorrow it's going to be 7:30 Central Standard Time. You going on Bigfoot time? Codex of Curiosity is what brought me here. Really? Two Shadows. That's cool, man. Thanks. So did you listen to the audio version of my interview that I was on there? Uh, 7:30 p.m. Oh, look at you, John. You're a nut, dude. I appreciate you so much. Negative, I watched. Oh, you watched it live. Was it a live show? Did we do a live show? Or is the video part already out? What did I share? What did I share? Oh. The video. Is it on YouTube? Good night, Renee. Good seeing you, buddy. Oh, well, I'm gonna look then. I'm gonna look. Gonna do this. And as soon as this pops up here, I'm gonna do this. Let's see here. La 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 la. Oh, do that. Well, let's see here. Well, holy smokes. Do. Well, I don't see it here. Gruesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Paul intro, what's up? Hello. Swamp Dog, what's going on, brother? Jaden, you're going to bed soon. Sorry, no, I'm not the best morning person. Yeah, I'm not a good morning person either. Hey, Two Shadows, I'm looking on his channel right now, and I do not see it on there. I know he has it already for Spotify. Dude, I could smoke half a can of Spam and no one in the house would eat it except for me. Everybody's got some weird issue with it. It's delicious. Especially if you cook it right. You cook it with some eggs. Actually, you make a bunch of scrambled eggs. You cube up the Spam. You cook it in there. Nah, you don't have to donate, man. Just only thing I ask, you guys don't have to donate, but if you can subscribe to the channel, like any videos, comment any videos, and share them if you like them, share them. And that helps out so much. So, Wyatt McPherson, what's up? How are you? Anybody who's new to the chat, drop a 1 in the comments and let us know where you're from. Well, Two Shadows, that's awesome, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm looking right now. It's not on there, but it is on Spotify right now. Tyler, what's going on? Tyler Kingsbury, how are you? Welcome to the channel. Northeast Kingdom of Vermont. That's awesome. Rochester, UK. Is it Lane? Is that how you say it? Lain? Lane? Ian? I don't know. I liked and appreciate that so much. Boy, I just saw someone selling Coke up here. Oh, it's Ian. Okay, I gotcha. Well, Bruce, don't participate in it. I do talk Bigfoot, man. I saw Bigfoot when I was 12 years old. I had an encounter with what I believe was a Sasquatch when I was 7, and then again at 9. I believe I saw one in the Pine Barrens, right near Fort Dix, New Jersey. And while I was training there. And then I had my last encounter in 92 when I was 20, and that was in Shelby County, Tennessee. And what I do is I interview people. They come on the show, I interview them. My biggest donation, $50. That's my biggest donation. But I'll interview someone who's had an encounter with not only Bigfoot, Dogman, Lizardman, UFOs, aliens, other type of cryptids. and then I'll do a uh, pre-recorded episode, and I'll post it on Wednesdays and Fridays at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Um, have I ever found? No, I've never found a footprint. And again, when I had my first two encounters, I didn't know what Bigfoot was. Bigfoot was not a thing to me at all. Period. Had no clue what they were. I do remember seeing prints, but I thought they were big bear prints. So I had no correlation as to what a Bigfoot was. One more last time. I need you to spam. I'm going to swag his house. What does you mean? You're going to swag my house? What does that mean? You're going to swap my house? You guys know what to do to this guy. Someone do what you need to do. There you go. Swat my house. So, where were my encounters? So, my first three encounters. So, the first two, I can't say if they were Bigfoot or not, but after everything had happened, after all the research I've done, they couldn't have been anything other than a Sasquatch. They happened in Washington State. Um, the first two happened in the same area, which is probably, I want to say, northeast of Aberdeen, Washington. And then the other one happened in Graham, Washington, and then New Jersey, and then the last one was in Tennessee. I thought crypto is dead. Crypto may be dead, but not cryptids. Guts. This is about cryptids like Bigfoot and things like that. Have you heard anything about Cobra Grande? It's supposed to be a giant anaconda that was briefly featured in episode of River. You know what? I've heard of that, and I've seen some pretty crazy videos of like a giant snake swimming in some river. It's crazy. Let's see here. Anacondas are huge, man. But I just watched a video where a guy was like walking up to an anaconda and was like touching it, and it was in the water, and he was just up there talking. See, anacondas are really passive, and this and this and this, and they're not really gonna attack anybody unless they're really hungry, and blah 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 blah. I'm like, this dude's a moron. Let's see here, that dude that had all those lake stories you did, the one that dropped today. You talking about the looper? I've not never personally seen a dogman, but they are up here in Minnesota. I've had a couple episodes on where people have seen dogman in Minnesota. Yeah, Dave was a great guest. Yeah, anybody that goes and wants to. Here's the thing: anybody that owns snakes, period, I think they're a special kind of person. I would never own snakes, ever, 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 ever. Yeah, I am in Minnesota. Has some yeah, they do. They really do. Not in the area where I'm at, but we've got some stuff. Tales told in there. What's up, man? No, I'm talking about people who own like poisonous snakes and big old. Tristan, how are you? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Are you really a snake expert, Soundwave? I know a couple people that mess around with snakes. I have no, I no, I want nothing to do with snakes or spiders. Anything could bite me, sting me, envenomate me, whatever you want to say, poison me, whatever. I don't want nothing to do with it. Have you ever seen? Yes, I have seen. Yes, I have seen Jesse the Body Ventura. What? You got rattlesnake and a bird of meat python? No, thank you. Swamp Dog, Tennessee was awesome, man. It was good being home. You know, even though I lived in Shelby County and I was in more eastern, middle eastern, excuse me, guys, Tennessee, McMinnville. It was great, man. It felt really good being there. For what sounds like monkeys. See, is a megalodon considered? I would say yes. It would be considered Jason. I would say yes. A megalodon would be considered a cryptid. That's my dream. I want to go down to Florida and I want to find a megalodon tooth. That's one of my bucket list things. I don't want to go to the store and buy one. I want to go like snorkeling or where people are digging like in a riverbed or on the side or something like that, and they have that screen. And yeah, that's what I want to. I want to find a megalodon tooth or any ancient. Yeah. Nope. You can keep all those things. Wait a minute. We got king cobras and spinning cobras loose down here. It's all sort of stupid, and we need a freezing cold front. In Florida, you have. Are you kidding me? See, that's a problem right there, man. No. I mean, it's cool that they eat other snakes, they eat other cobras, but still, one of these animals that get like what, 12 feet long? No. Florida has a lot of cryptids, UFOs, invasive species like the iguanas and the pythons and stuff like that. What? Is that the guy who recently went camping and saw a Sasquatch sitting in a chair? What are you talking about, Sienna? You found a boom sling and a mamba? Are you kidding me? Are these people stupid? A carp, you come on, don't call yourself a queen. What's up, Danny Ballard? Hillary, what's going on? Not a thing. Are you protesting indigenous rights? Listen, brother, I'm part Shawnee Native American, so no, I'm not protesting indigenous rights. Get out of here with your nonsense. If you got nothing better than do, bounce out of my channel, man, and do something else. Have a chime in with snake sucks. I don't like snakes. I just don't like snakes. Good job, Steamboat. That clown. Prove it. I don't like snakes or spiders. Nope. His name was Jason Miller. It happened in Jackson. See, I'm making a list. Jason Miller. Jackson, Wyoming. I don't mind frogs. Toads. My daughter loves picking up toads. No, burn your house down. Got a big banana spider? Burn it down. Where are you sending it to? They were found in the same rock pile sound wave. Blow it up. Swamp Dog, what do you mean it's going crazy there? Like where you were at when we had our live stream, it's going crazy there? Well, they're not eating enough of the bugs. What did you kill, Dubby? What the hell? Come on. I'm so sick and tired of this. God dang it. Wayne P., we don't talk politics or religion. If you want to stay in the chat, please refrain from doing that. Yeah, I'm doing things with animal control. Are you really, man? Holy smokes. Like, what are you doing with them? And what's the deal with that horse? Any more word on that horse and that guy's dog? Paul, I have not. I would like to go. Hey, Staff ZX, you want to know what was funny? When I was a kid in Tacoma, Washington, my whenever we'd go on a field trip, they'd have like these tanks that you could like touch starfish and stuff, and they had one that had octopus in it. For whatever reason, I don't. And again, I remember seeing because my dad would reach in there and pick up octopus. And I remember the ladies would like get crazy. Oh, sir, you can't do that. You can't do that. Hello, what is your opinion on black people? I love them. I don't have an issue with them. It's people like you that ask questions like that keep the whole issue going. So. Oh, really? Man, I wish I could go. Okay. So, but you come on here and you're asking a stupid question. Moron. You guys, I'm done with these people, man. I'm going to call them out. They want to play stupid games, they're going to win a stupid prize. These mother suckers. Okay, so let me see what you got here. Heck yeah, they have beaks. Yeah, the blue ring octopus, very extremely poisonous. They are creepy, but they taste so good. Squid, I will eat squid too. I have seen tree breaks. I have seen structures, so to speak, but I've never seen a nest. Don't panic, mechanic. Absolutely. LBL scares me, but I'd still like to go. Wayne P, hi from Russia. You're from Russia. Awesome. Well, welcome to the channel. I'd like to see a giant squid as well, but not up close and personal. Yeah, it's crazy. Good morning, Cohen. How are you doing, man? Hey, what do you guys know about the Patterson Gimlin film? What are your thoughts on that? That's crazy. I was watching Expedition Bigfoot, and they found multiple nests, which is crazy. Yeah. Did you guys know that I know Doug personally? Am I Dr. Cornwall? Is that what you asked me? What is that? God dang it. Are you Dr. Cornwall? No, I'm not. Come on, Rakeem. Requiem Dream. It's Jack Black. What's up, Traveling Bandit. He's a closet genius. Are you talking about Doug Hycheck? Yeah, he is. He is a genius. Ashes, what's going on? Yeah, I had dinner and lunch with Doug Hycheck. Jojo, what's going on? Well, I'll tell you right now, you guys. When I drop my MK Davis episode, prepare to have your minds absolutely blown. If y'all haven't heard Congo Spider, check it out. Hello from Hey Custom K9, what's up? I've heard vocalizations and wood knocks, but I haven't had any mind speak. Yes, there is a snake called a Bushmaster. Custom, what's going on? When I had my sighting, MK dropped some serious knowledge. Yeah, he did. He is crazy intelligent. What's up from the UK? How you doing, man? Thank you. Doug who? Doug Hycheck. Doug Hycheck is the creator and producer of Monster Quest. Yeah, they're like Gaboon Vipers, but not as big around, I would say. Anybody who's new to the channel, new to the chat, please drop a 1 in the comments and let us know where you're from. And if you'd like to hear more about cryptids, check out the other episodes that I've dropped. I've got over 90 episodes for you to enjoy. You can listen to them, you can watch them, and please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you do subscribe, make sure you hit the notifications bell so you know when I go live and when I drop new content. You're in Idaho, nice. So mechanic, I think wasn't there a video of some people who were like standing in their front yard or whatever, and like across the street and way up on a hill, there was a Sasquatch that was walking around, or they had seen moving up in the rocks. I think that was in Idaho. Uh, is it right? Washington State is kind of the hot spot. Washington State has had more encounters with Sasquatch, Bigfoot than any other state in the United States. Oh, it's in Provo Canyon, Utah. Okay. Let me see here. I'm getting tired of this damn filter thing popping up. Yes, I do think there are different types of Sasquatch, just depending where you're at. Oh my gosh. have I ever been to East Tennessee? I was just in McMinnville like 2 weeks ago. What do you think? In my opinion, whenever we hear about a smell, I think it's different than what people would think it would be. Oh, cool. You and Ron Moore bought a car in the same lot at the same time. That's cool, man. Exactly, exactly. Because they were on horseback, and a lot of people say, "How do you get a good video, or how do you get good pictures, or have good encounters?" And they say, ride a horse, like be up high, because they're not going to expect it. They're going to hear an animal. They're not going to expect to see a human on the back of a horse. I'm muffled. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got my finger over the. Is that better? Is that better? Yeah, I was muffled for a second. Yeah, how I cradle my when I cradle my phone, the part rests right here on my pinky, so it kind of muffles it up. I'm sorry, guys. I wouldn't really say. I wouldn't say Bigfoot hunting. I think just like investigating, because I honestly I don't want to hunt one of these. Mike Woolley's. I'll look that up too. No, I know what you mean. I know what you meant. Doobie, I know what you meant. Yeah, investigate, checking things out. Hey, Paul, I just did a whole live stream a few weeks ago about the Whitehall incident, the Bear Road incident. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that Mike Woolley incident as well. So, all right, you guys, I've been on for 2 hours and 3 minutes. I am exhausted. I'm so glad you found me too, Paul. So I am gonna be going to bed. So if you guys haven't done so, please check out the other episodes that I have up. 90 plus of them. I hope you guys please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit the notifications. Also, if you're checking something out, hit the like, hit the comments if you'd like to, um, and share them. All that is absolutely free of charge, guys. All of it is free of charge. I do have a membership. It's $2.99 a month. You get early access to a Saturday release. And then if you're a member, your name gets into a drawing for some merch or some swag or whatever you want to call it. I will be on, well, right now it's technically Saturday. I will be on tonight at 7:30 Central Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And yeah, Swamp Dog, I'll reach out to you. And just also let you guys know, if you're new and you've subscribed, I'm usually on every single Monday through Friday at 6:45 to 7:45 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's called Coffee with Dano. And yeah, I'll sub if I can call you in. If you call me in what? So you guys have a good night. Thank you for everything you guys do. Appreciate it. Thanks for all the people dropping in. Thank you for all the new subs. So you guys have a wonderful, wonderful time, and I'll see you later on tonight, 7:30 Central Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. So I will see you guys later. Remember, a legend begins with a sighting. You guys have a great night. Thank you, guys.